In my last video, I talked about bodybuilding and calisthenics. That video was more of a look in general into both and the benefits and my thoughts in general on both. Today, I'm actually going to give you exercises that you can take away and we can specifically look at to decide which is the best for you. And this is going to work if you're currently doing bodyweight training but looking to hit the weights. And likewise, it's going to work if you're a bodybuilder looking at getting into calisthenics. But we need to be clear first, what actually is calisthenics? Beautiful strength. And as the word comes from ancient Greek, it may not surprise you to learn that it was used by the ancient Greeks and the Spartans. It's even said that in ancient China, calisthenics was prescribed as a method for maintaining one's health. Very cool. People consider ring workouts, bar workouts and street workouts to be calisthenics, so I believe it's safe to say monkey bars can be considered part of calisthenics. Of course, there are several more advanced calisthenics moves that many people strive to achieve that are undeniably beautiful, but these moves are only possible if you're building them from a strong base. And it's these strong foundation movements, the ones the ancient Greeks would have most likely used, that I'll focus on today. So you'll first see an exercise in the gym and then its equivalent body weight movement exercise. I'll just be covering upper body today, but if you do want me to have a look at the legs and core, then let me know in the comments down below. But for now, it's pulling and pressing. It's much more straightforward to progress with weight training because you can simply increase the weight you lift. With bodyweight training, of course, you can increase the reps, but then you start getting more and more into muscle endurance. So if your main goal is to improve strength with bodyweight training, then you need to know the harder progressions, unless you can, of course, in some way add weight to your bodyweight training in order for the body to adapt and then see those gains in strength. One advantage bodyweight training may have over gym-based training is it recruits more muscles and more core activation. And that's typical when it comes to closed chain exercises. What does that mean? All the good bodyweight exercises are known as closed chain exercises, and many of the gym-based exercises are open chain. You can find complicated definitions as to what closed chain means, but the simplest way I like to think about it is a closed chain movement is where the body moves during the exercise, whereas open chain movement, it's the weight that moves, or an extension of the weight, for example, with a cable exercise. A caveat to this would be if we look at the squat. If you're lifting a weight with a squat, whether it's a barbell or a weights plate, it's still a closed chain exercise because the body is moving and the feet are fixed. With a press up, the body moves and the hands are fixed and pushing it against a fixed point, which is the floor. You can add weight to the press up, but it's still a closed chain movement. Likewise, with a pull-up, you can add weight via a weights belt or a weighted vest, but with the pull-up, it's still the body that moves. And talking of pulling exercises, That hopefully covers the main movements, certainly the compound movements. If there is any more you'd like me to cover, please leave down in the comments below. Also, if you'd like me to look at reps and sets, I can do that. There is an old video I did do on reps and sets, so check that out. Otherwise, I can do a new one if necessary. I've said before, I believe there's benefits to both, and why not include both in your training? I don't believe you have to restrict yourself and do one and not the other. Thanks very much for watching. I hope this was useful. Please leave any questions you have down in the comments below. I'll see you soon on the next video. Take care.